All copyrighted music has been removed where possible and no copyright infringement is intended. Hey guys, what's going on? It is the Sports Master here, coming at you with some MLB 13 the show. I want to apologize in advance for all these calls or whatever they are at the bottom. I'm going to try to remove them, although I don't think after my recordings I haven't done it in future episodes. But we are creating a Road to the Show player. So, as you saw earlier, it's going to be a power hitting strong first baseman. And of course, in keeping with my tradition, it will be Matt Masters. So Matt Masters is going to be a power hitter. It's going to be big. He's going to be strong. It's going to be a good sized player. Just a little update. I forgot to say this in my first video. I am canceling the Louisville series, the Mark Ingram and the UAB coaching carousel, because I have these new games and I want to do series out of them, and I don't want to do like 7 series. And so what you're gonna see is I have the NBA, I have this. I'm gonna do my next video. Well, actually, I'm gonna do 2 straight videos of this because I recorded a bunch. So I'm gonna try to get out 2 videos today. This one, and then the next episode of Mike Masters, and then the next video should be my first episode of the Connected franchise Madden 25, where I'm the owner mode, where I will be an owner, and we'll get to that team in the next video. I'm not going to announce it till the actual video, but so we canceled that. On the NHL, I recorded some stuff for it, but I realized that was preseason, and what would happen was, on rookie, I would win by like 12-8 or something. Like one game was 12-8. And then when I put it on the next one, pro, it would be like the opposing team would score 3 goals on me in 4 minutes. So I'm going to do some more work with that, probably play a little bit offline before I try to do anything with hockey. I might do a My Player, but I don't want to just load you with My Players because I already have 2 right now. So as you were seeing, Mike Masters, he's going to be a little on the heavy side. Likes eating that fried chicken and the steaks and all like that. He's not really trying to look out for weight. He's not fast at all, and he has a big beard, trying to give him the biggest beard possible. You can't really do a big beard for some reason in MLB. You can only do, that's about as big as you can get it. So I always like this glove combination, like a dark brown or black and the tan. I'm gonna go with a pine bat or a light bat because it just looks better than a black bat for some reason. And I'm gonna get on some batting gloves because it just doesn't look good for some reason. I don't like how a player looks without batting gloves. And I do want to get some sweet shades on, so I'm gonna do those sunglasses. And I might come in back and change this in the next few episodes. I already have almost a month recorded of this series. I kind of got hooked and recorded a bunch, but I totally forgot that this year, because this is like my first time playing this, is what you're seeing. I totally forgot that this year you can like change the walk up and the batting thing. I was just really concerned on the batting stance, so I didn't change any of that. It's still all default. So I never changed any of that stuff, and so I was gonna do Carlos Pena, but I was just going through checking out different ones, and I think I decided on, I don't even remember. It's somebody that I probably could. Somebody that I don't even know. His name just sounded familiar. It looked really good, and so we are a switch hitter, first baseman. And at the time, I was gonna make a left fielder, but I totally forgot. Gerardo Parra, that's who it is. And so I didn't really focus on that. But as you see, since I have that power cranked up, the power is gonna start out at 55. The contact only is at 35. So I don't know if we're going to be able to hit a lot of home runs if we can't make contact. We'll see the speed's at 25, durability is at 60, and the fielding ability is at 36. So we're going to go ahead. That's who it is, Mike Masters. He's 18, number 10, first baseman with an outfielder, and there's all your little stats. I didn't really change anything up except the beard. So we're going to go ahead and enter the draft. We're about done with this. So as you see, I didn't really change his neck size. I didn't really think it needed to be changed. I didn't really feel like changing any of that other stuff because he looks fine just the way he is. I don't really need to change any of this stuff with the catcher. And so I did end up putting the small elbow guard. Just double checking, making sure everything looks fine. I totally forgot to change all that stuff. But there you go. That's my road to the show. So we're about to see who I get drafted by. I enter the draft, and I get drafted by the San Francisco Giants. I'll be starting in their Double-A. I'll send over Matt Vasgersian because we're getting right into my first game.
Mike Masters will be our man to watch, as he'll be making his debut at the Double-A level in this one. Steve, what have you heard about this prospect coming in?
Well, Matt, it is an exciting day for him, and it's exciting for us as well, because everything I've heard about him points to him being a prospect we should definitely keep our eyes on. He's a guy that they were targeting big time in the draft, and now they're happy to have him on board. They do think he's a little raw at this stage in his development, but they also say that if he really focuses on improving his game in the minor leagues, then he's got a real shot to someday make it to the show.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show.
So here we go, guys. Mike Masters is about to make his professional baseball debut playing for the Giants Double-A team, the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And you do have that background music. I don't know how to change that. But anyway, despite his power, he will be batting about 6th or 7th. So here we go, the first appearance in a uniform for Mike Masters, getting acquainted to playing first base. And he can't find the base bag. I played first base before, but the thing was, it was hard to get used to because in past games, if you got like near the circle, they would just go ahead and put you there. It's kind of hard. I got used to it, but once I got used to it, I'm fine. That was just my first play in MLB, the show actually. So here we go with the first at bat. You got a left-hander, so he's batting right-handed, the switch hitter. In the past, I have used analog, but now I decided to use the buttons, and I normally would just use the X button. I won't use contact or power swing. So we have the first pitch is just strike, and Mike Masters' first swing. He goes ahead and fouls that one off 0-2. So the 0-2 count. He grounds it to the third baseman, and that will be an out. So Mike Masters' first official at-bat in a professional baseball game is 0-1. And I will show every at-bat pretty much from the entire season. As we'll cover 2 or 3 games from a series. I won't show all the fielding because as a first baseman you get a lot of fielding. I'll probably only show 1 or 2 a game, but I will show all the at-bats. And as you see, I get my first career hit, which is a double, first pitch swinging. And something that I found out early with just playing this game a few games is that in Double-A, I do have it on rookie because I don't know, I've always had it on rookie. But they throw you a bunch of soup balls. They just throw you a bunch of fastballs or breaking balls right down the middle. So it's really easy to hit. So I hit a fly ball there, and that will be a home run actually. So Mike Masters gets his first career home run. That was just a soup ball right down the plate, as I was saying, and you have 55 power. I guess it doesn't matter how much contact you have to have. When you have 55 power, you can just hammer those. So he hits an opposite field home run, as you see, 398 feet. Didn't clear it by a lot, but he did clear it. So Mike Masters gets his first career home run in his first game. Bye-bye baseball. Gets into the bullpen. So you see his teammates. Oh, and here they go. We're kind of shunning him for a second, but they end up celebrating with him, giving him the silent treatment. So here we go, bottom of the 8th. It is an 8-6 ball game. All these games are really high scoring. The pitching is terrible in Double-A. Yeah, Mike Masters has 2 men on. He fouls that one off. Trying to get his team a run, maybe even get the lead. Try to hit another home run. So 0-1. Masters fouls that one off, so it'll be 0-2 now. Let's see if we can get one of those soup balls down the plate like we had on that home run. And I'll chase out of the zone for that. Wasn't being patient. I wanted to see if I could hit another home run So I wasn't being patient, but this one will go to extra innings as somebody tied it up. It was just the bottom of the 10th. Trying to get more patient. I took a strike, took a slider right down the middle. That Mike maybe could have turned on that for a home run. It's now he's hitting from the left side. And there's something that he could have driven, but he just pops it up. And that will be an out. But the game will continue. Bottom of the 12th, 8-8. No men on. What can Mike Masters do? He hits it to left field. He hits it pretty deep. And that's going to be a walk-off home run. So Mike Masters gets a walk-off. I'm sorry about that. For some reason I stopped recording. So I had to continue recording. But Mike Masters gets a walk-off home run in his first career game. I don't even think you could script that any better. In his first career game, he gets 2 home runs. And he'll get a solo walk-off home run in the bottom of the 12th. He hits it opposite field. So in his first career game, he hit a home run from the right side of the plate. Then he hit a home run from the left side of the plate. So it looks like that contact doesn't even have to be up as long as the power is. Drives it into left center. And that was a pretty nice home run. So guess what? Mike Masters is your player of the game in his first career game. And so we're not done now. We still got 2 more games from this series that I'm going to show. We're going to show all this series. A lot of action in this series. As you see, our pitcher is terrible. We're already down 11-0. And Mike just grounds it foul. And so we're down 11-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. So our pitcher didn't have a really good time. So he'll sky that one, and that doesn't look like it's going to be another home run. That'll be a fly out. So Mike is 0 for 1. You see the first fielding opportunity, or one of the first fielding opportunities. Got a runner on first. And I don't even know what I was thinking there, but the second baseman chose not to throw it. So Mike's trying to get better at first base. He needs to work on that fielding. So we'll step in the bottom of the 5th, and we're down 14-0. He'll lead off the inning. And so Mike just crushes that one. It's going to be foul. Got some solid contact there. That's all I can really hope for is solid contact. Let's hope it lands fair. So he'll pop this one up. They're getting him to pop up here. Containing him, it'll be a pop up in the infield. And so he'll be 0 for 3. But he'll step into the bottom of the 8th. And look at the score, 20-6. It's 20-6 in the bottom of the 8th. Oh, and what a swing. That wasn't a good swing there. But it was fooled on the changeup, looking for that fastball. And then threw a changeup low. And then throw a fastball high. And I was thinking low there. I even took my little target zone down to low. And they threw it right at the top of the zone. So now the 0-2 pitch. Mike Masters takes the ball there. So it'll be 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch. Mike will just hit to the first baseman. And he is not having a good game today. 0 for 4. And that's how it will end. And it's a big fallout from his first career game. His second career game ends 0 and 4. So here we go. We got a day game as we lost that one. So we were 1-1 on the season. So now on the bottom of the first, he has a runner on. And Mike just hammers that one. Home run, Mike Masters. Trying to break out of that slump, and a home run will do it. His 3rd home run in this series. Looks like that power is helping him out more than contact would. As now he just hits a home run to put up the Flying Squirrels 2-0. So Mike trying to turn around, making sure he's not going to have another 0-for in this series. So now a fielding opportunity here. And it'll be a pop-up. So Mike's trying to follow that arrow. And it'll be a put-out for Mike Masters. His first actual good fielding in this video. So here Mike Masters steps up. He has 2 runners on. Maybe he can hit another, maybe hit a 3-run home run. Now we're down 4-2. And that won't be a home run, but that'll be a liner to left. The third base runner will come home, and I guess I didn't show all of that, but that will be an RBI. So Mike now has 3 RBIs on the day. We're down 4-3 now in the bottom of the 5th. And Mike's going to hammer that one opposite field. Is it going to get out? Yes. 2 home runs in the game for Mike Masters. An opposite field home run, and I'd be scared if I was one of those people up there as Mike just hammered that opposite field off that building. So Mike Masters now it's 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. 4 home runs in his first 3 pro games. As you see, 3 for 3, 2 home runs, a single, and 4 ribbies, but we are still down 8-4. 2 runners on. What can Mike do? Hit it to the second baseman, and the second baseman just robs him. So he won't be 4 for 4. He'll be 3 for 4. But coming in, look, bases loaded now. We're down 10-4. Bottom of the 9th. The bases are loaded. What can Mike do? He can hammer that one. Mike Masters just hit his first career grand slam on a no-doubter. A 3 home run game. 8 RBIs. And Mike Masters, what a series for him. He had 5 home runs, 3 in this game, and 8 RBIs in this game. Mike Masters drove in every single run for the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And now it is 10-8. But in the bottom of the 9th, can we do anything? 3rd home run.
Been a joy to watch so far.
And he is right. He has been a joy to watch so far. That baseball commentator described it best. But as you see here, none of my teammates can do anything, so we lose 10-8. So that's going to do it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check my NBA. Check back later for another Mike Masters today. Peace.